Hello, this is Jimmy Weezer, and this is more Jimmy Thoughts. Woo, yeah! Anyway, I've been thinking a lot lately about something I've been explaining to people, and it's mostly people that you have to love them. They really care about life. They really care about not just humanity. They care about the animals, not just mammals. They care about bugs, little bugs, about their life, about their suffering and pain. And a lot of these people even trickle down to the trees and the plants, flowers, leaves. They care about these things being disconnected from the life force, withering in death, feeling pain. And you gotta love them. You have to love them because they're advocates for peace. They're advocates for the preservation of life. And we should all care about the preservation of life. Unless you are sadistic, sadomasochistic, you want yourself to suffer pain, you wish your own death, you got to care about life, not just your own, but the life of everyone around you. So I commend these life lovers, these nature lovers. A lot of them can get very extreme when it comes to animals, in effect even wanting humans to die because of mistreatment of animals, which it's understandable. Humans should not mistreat an animal, but you have to accept and recognize that us as humans, we have to have a higher priority. Some people disagree with that. I understand your feelings. But what I want to talk about is my approach and my belief as far as life, as far as our bodies, how we should view our bodies, how we should view the bodies of animals, how we should view plants, things like that. Now, everything has to come from a technical approach for me because really, human science and technology, it borrows from the natural world. And in fact, a lot of advancements, progress in science has come from the observation of things in our environment, things in the world around us. We learn from it. And so this is really about what our bodies are, what the bodies of animals are, what our brains are. And so basically, sorry, I don't usually like to make cuts. I like to just do it naturally, even though I'm a horrible speaker. But I feel like messages are conveyed better to the heart, to the brain, when you just talk. But I just wanted to say that I view our bodies and the bodies of animals like machines, like robots. And our brains are like computers, processors, performing certain logic functions. And so when we see the animals, you could feel bad for their pain, but it's part of their programming. They feel pain to protect and preserve their bodies so that they can continue to carry out their function. Even down to like basic emotions, a lot of them are part of the processing of our brains, the interaction of the sensors of the body with the brain to help with self-preservation. And so we do feel bad when animals die, but the bodies themselves are just machines. And we can feel horrible that humans die, but the bodies themselves are just machines. And even the brain is just a functioning processing machine. And if you understand that, you don't have to feel so badly about death and pain. Now, the difference is obviously humans, their brains, something is different. Because animals, they go by their programming, and everything is about the interaction with the environment and what their programming tells them to do. Whereas humans have an amazing ability to go against their programming. Now, if you want to deny it, that's fine. But if you believe in nature, if you believe in this is a natural world we're living in and dictated by certain natural laws, you see, obviously, humans strikingly go against those laws when they feel like it. And so we have certain programming, things built into us that are unconscious, almost uncontrolled inside us. And those things can influence our thinking, influence our motives, our actions. That's all true, but we have another thing installed, an AI, if you will, something that helps us to perceive the ability to change, to make adjustments, to go against our programming. Whenever a human has a certain desire to do something overwhelming in them, but they force themselves, they put pressure upon themselves to not carry out that act or that thought, then that's where you see that extra programming, that AI, that ability to make choices. You can call it a consciousness, a free will. That's inside us, and it's very mysterious. Men for years have philosophized, really pondered over what that is in our brains, and that's why we've not fully come to understand the human brain. There's something there beyond what we can see and understand. And that brings me to a point. I don't want to get too religious about a certain faith, but this is all part of the proof in a creator. Our bodies are machines. Robots and other machines that humans make imitate the natural world because it's so well designed. And so you can logically, reasonably conclude that we were designed in a magnificent way. And if that's the case, then our brains are also amazing processors and computers that were designed by an intelligent creator. Which also means that consciousness, that awareness that's in humans, separate from other animals, was put in us by that creator. There's a part 2 of this discussion. I'm not going to get into it now, but basically how natural world connects to our modern thinking of things being in the cloud, and how that relates to our consciousness, how that relates to our memories, and how it's possible that our consciousness, our memories can be stored in the cloud of this intelligent creator, and that it can be transferred to another body of his design. And I'm gonna stop here because I don't want to ramble on too long. What has it been? About 8 minutes. That's good enough. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this Jimmy Thought. Take care.